But then on a rainy night, he sees two young women who are lost. Why, hello there YouTube, and welcome back to 31. I am Random Ross, and yes, we are nearing the end now of our 31 days, so we only have 2 more left after this one. So we are on day 29, and for that, the year we are going back to is 2015, and the film for review, of course, is on... Knock knock. So this is a erotic horror thriller written and directed by Eli Roth, starring Keanu Reeves and Eli Roth's wife Lorenza, Izzo, and I can't remember her name, the Argentinian one, or is she Cuban? Anyway, this is like I've just told you already what the genre is. So Keanu Reeves plays this guy who's a family man and an architect. His family go ahead on this trip, and he promises to catch up once he's finished his work and that, designing a building. But then on a rainy night, he sees two young women who are lost on their way to a party, and they're soaking wet, and being the kind guy he is, he lets them in, and they he offers to dry their clothes for him and help them out and that. So at first they start off as just harmless young women and that he's just being nice to. But then it turns out that they are not as normal as they seem. They seduce him, and they end up having a massive freeway orgy. Yeah, they have a threesome. So then next thing, it turns into, things get dark when they end up torturing him and bribing him and just doing all kinds of crazy messed up stuff. So let's get on to my likes and dislikes about this one. First of all, I liked how Keanu Reeves played a character that was a bit of the opposite of what he usually plays. See, Keanu Reeves always plays like the action hero, or he plays the guy you don't want to mess with. In this, he wasn't, and that. I like the performances that our two leading ladies gave in this as the two young women that seduced him and tortured him and messed with him and played with him. Just for them it was a silly fun game, and yeah, they were insane psychos. Not only that, we found out that they had been watching him for some time and stalking him and that. Also the bit where the girls answer the door, where he answers the door to the girls and they're soaking in the rain and they say they get lost, kind of reminded me of the Human Centipede, when Ashlyn Yenny and Ashley C. Williams are soaking wet and they seek refuge at Dr. Heiter's house. That's exactly what it reminded me of, that scene. If you've seen this film, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I also liked how helpless Keanu Reeves was, how much of a helpless character he was, and I like that. Yeah. I also liked, the soundtrack to this film. They had quite a good soundtrack when they left him buried in the garden with his head sticking out the ground on a phone, forced to watch the tape. Yeah, they made a sex tape and posted it all over social media. Yeah, I guess one of my dislikes, because I do have a dislike in this, is the dumb decision the guy made. There's this guy in it who works for Keanu Reeves' character's wife. She's an artist, and the two girls vandalise the art. And when he comes to Keanu Reeves' aid, he thinks it's a good idea to save the art, and then he ends up falling over and cracking his head open and dying. And I thought that was such an avoidable death. Why is art worth more than a human life? I mean, what the fuck? I was like, oh come on, now he's just being stupid. He signed his own death warrant when he went to help those women, when he went to stop them women from messing with his art, messing with the art and that. Yeah, I can only say that is my only dislike. But other than that, I think this film is worth your watch. It's it's dark, it's sexy, it's just mental. And of course, at the end of the film, the family. I'm gonna give a few spoilers away now. But this film's like 3 years old, so I don't think I'm gonna give much away. If you haven't seen it, sorry, but the ending, the family return. I mean, whoa, he had a mental party whilst we were away. There is an alternate ending to this, and I don't know why it got cut, but in an extended ending, Keanu Reeves' character, Evan, that's what his character's name is, Evan, manages to track the two girls down, and we see that they're already doing the whole thing again, with another guy. Not only that, but they take his dog as well, and no one takes Keanu Reeves' dog and gets away with it. Yeah, and he has a gun as well at the ready, and then, just as the two girls are about to do something evil, they get knock knock on the door, and then they go, "Who's there?" Yeah, and he's seeking vengeance. See, no one screws over Keanu Reeves and gets away with it. Yeah, so in that alternate ending, he sort of became the badass we all know him as, because this was done around the same year he did John Wick. Okay, so final thoughts and ratings. I thought this film was done nicely. Great performances from our three leads in this. Great directing from Eli Roth. And that's, so yeah, I enjoyed Knock Knock. So with all that being said, I'm going to give this, I'll give it like 4 machetes out of 5, because I personally did enjoy it. 4 machetes out of 5. 4 machetes. So yeah, sorry about that. I was just running out of memory there, but I'm just about done now. So yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments below. Have you seen this film? Do tell. Also, all of my social media links, my Facebook group, The Random Horror Madhouse, my Twitter, Instagram are all linked down below in the description, so you can check all that out. Anything else? This has been 31 day 29, so only 2 more left now, 2 more film reviews left. I have been Random Ross, so I will see you all tomorrow, and until then, don't have nightmares.